Mm, top of the morning. Top of the morning. Wednesday, May 28th. Market just open. Nothing to see right now. Ain't in too much of a rush to jump in. I can see it looking like it's want to push up for previous week high on NQ. No rush. No rush right now.
To be honest with
Why I'm pushing. YM is clearly the leader to the upside today. ES is looking like second in line, and NQ is the weakest for this push up right now. What's going on here? Everyone above previous day high. Yeah. Target for ES today is 59.56. Target for YM so far. This all could change at 10 o'clock, but so far, looking at what we're given. Target for ANQ, previous week high. ES 59.56, and then previous week high. Hold on. 59.56. 59.74, and then previous week high. All right. Got the first step out of the way. We know where we're likely to head. We have a target. It's only 7 minutes into the market, so everything could change. NQ is lagging. NQ still hasn't taken out. This yes, and why I'm done it already. Still waiting on NQ. 55 seconds in this 5-minute candle. Should get it. Here you go. First buy side hit. You're going to accelerate to the next one. No 1-minute gaps after 9:30 yet. Except for YM. Mm-hmm. Would have been nice to be in it. No entry so far. Just running to the target. Target hit on NQ. First target. And NQ was the lagger, ain't that something? I guess it wasn't that far. Solid pullback. Solid pullback at the previous week, huh? 3 minutes left on the 5-minute candle. I can say right now, I'm probably waiting until 10 o'clock. They already ran up and hit. Hit the target just above opening price. Looking for a sign of it. Are we going to continue higher? Retrace lower to continue higher, or reverse? Close above the level and left a 5-minute gap. This could be an entry to go higher. NQ hit the gap. Only one to tap the gap. With the fact that NQ was the lagger and now she's the first one down, nah, I wouldn't take that. YM was the leader on this up move, so I trust YM in the 5-minute gap before I trust NQ on it. See what they do. Right now, what I'm looking for, let's see if NQ take out this low. ES come to this order block. YM come to either this 5-minute gap at the top or the 5-minute gap lower, and then push back up. Just an idea. Got another one. Let's see. NQ come out and take out the equal lows. Definitely can see that happening. ES come to this 5-minute gap with the volume imbalance. 5-minute order block gap, volume imbalance. And YM just stay up here and let them. And then we look for a reversal back up. Take some time to get to this point, but this is the best way to be. That way you don't be surprised. Come up with your own ideas or the possibilities of what could happen. So when you see it happen, it doesn't surprise you. And also keep in mind that it doesn't have to happen like that. But it's looking like it will. If NQ take this low, ES hit this order block, YM come to the gap, and then they give a reversal pattern, and I don't know if all three, but maybe one might turn around and take out the high, and it would probably be YM. Let's see. See what we get. See what's happened. NQ took out the low. Took out all of it. Yeah. Come on, man. He took out two of them. They didn't take out this one. NQ take the low. ES hit the order block. YM hit the gap. Come down to the one. See what they doing. 30 seconds on this candle. Do not press the button right now. It's not a good idea. ES could come deeper. They could come to this volume imbalance in the 1 minute order block. You can see that. 10 seconds left. What ES gonna do? They gonna save it. All right. Boy, it sure look like I know what I'm talking about, man. I just look like this, man. I just look like this. They could all flush, but so far, ain't no surprises. NQ took the low. ES still down here with the order block. YM in the gap. YM could reverse right here. I could definitely see that with them being the strength leader. I could see it. I definitely could. ES taking a low. Okay. That might change some things. Might change the ideal of a few things. How low do they want to go? Wicks do the damage. Candles tell the story. We're in a tough spot right here. Tough spot. Tough spot to make a decision. Because I could definitely see the short. Definitely could see the short. But it's hard to short coming out of a 15-minute gap. Not hard. Just not as smart. Not hard. I could definitely see the short though. 7 minutes to 10 o'clock, man. We're going to be patient. We're going to be patient.
If you look at the market on a day-by-day basis between the 9:30 opening bell to 11 o'clock in the morning, always Eastern time, and from a 1 minute perspective, considering the market structure and all of the ebb and flow that's seen on the 1 minute chart, there's a lot of things that are going on inside that 1 minute chart that people can't see. They don't have any understanding of what's going on. And even if you're not someone that's equipped or even inspired to look at those lower time frames because you've seen other people say they're noise or they're too choppy or they're just useless information, that to me is a dumbass cop-out. Because what's the difference between whether you're watching that price fluctuation on a 5-second chart, 1 second chart, tick chart, 15-minute chart, 51-minute chart, hourly chart? Isn't the same fluctuation from tick to tick the same thing whether you're looking at it from one time frame to the next? Is the market somehow different? I'm asking. I'm not doing it rhetorically. I'm asking you.
No, it's fractal delivery.
It's the same price.
Yes, it's fractal delivery.
It's the same price that's being delivered the same way. But when we look at it from a very short time frame, like sub 1 minute, the perspective that the algorithms are referring to, because they're not just keying up on a 15-minute this and that, or an hourly this or that. They're in there firing all day long, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. And they're trying to capture fluctuations in disparities between price. So if we go in, not under the guise of, I'm going to try to take every potential trade that's available to me. That's not what I'm not trying to inspire that. But what I am trying to tell you is if you spend time between 9:30 in the morning, opening time, for equities to 11 o'clock. It's a very static 90-minute time period. It's not a cycle. It's just a very static portion of price action for the intraday range. If you spend time looking at that and you look for relative equal lows when you're bullish, see them on a 15-second chart. Note when they form. As soon as they form, note the time that it does that. And then how long does it run away above those before it starts to come back down? And when does it run those relative equal lows? By keeping a journal of when those things occur, you're going to start seeing an overlapping of a very specific element that I'm not going to come out and say, here it is, but you will see it. You will see it. It's undeniable. And you will see why I've waited on these live streams and when I'm broadcasting and calling candlestick by candlestick, why I'm not referring to any specific candle that you're questioning me about. It'll be obvious, and it will help you understand why the daily candle is creating the lows, the short-term lows, why 1 minute candles get ignored, why fair value gaps stay open, why are other candles more salient to others on a 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute basis. Why am I only looking at that one? Because you're going to get the answer inside that 15-second chart. You can still see it on a 30-second chart, but as I mentioned in the presentation, but I'm not sure if it was coming across clear or not. I personally use the 15-second chart for that purpose. So when I'm talking and calling candlestick by candlestick, when I'm doing it in Telegram or when I was doing it on X, I have that 15-second chart in front of me. My phone, I'm putting the information out in public eye through that medium, but I have all of my monitors, showing me all the time frames I'm looking for with all the pertinent information I'm watching. But I'm watching that 15-second chart because I'm understanding that if I'm bullish, my bias is bullish, I know that I only want to be looking for price runs that's going to happen after a sell stop raid. That's like rocket fuel. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. And when you want to see the real secrets behind what it is I'm doing, when they're like, wow, how did you know it did that? When I'm calling out there publicly, read the comments. They're like, how did you know that? I taught that today. I'm showing you what it is I'm doing. And when I'm bearish, I'm the same thing I'm doing. I'm looking for 15-second relative equal highs. When they run up and bump that, and I'm bearish, I'm waiting for everything I teach you to unfold there and then work its way into the 1 minute chart. And then that 1 minute chart works its way into a 5 minute chart. And all of the order flow, the price continuum delivery is seen from time frame from 15-second up. Then you get the daily candle delivery as it should be. But as a real foundation to understanding why a daily range forms and ways that it forms, like why does it go down to a specific low? Why did you expect that low and not this one? The rules I gave, were based on economic calendar. They were based on pools of liquidity that cannot be hidden from you. Asian session lows when you're bullish, they're going to go down there when it's a high impact news driver, usually at 9:45 Eastern time or the 10 o'clock news drivers. They really want to wash those individuals out. And they know, especially if the markets rallied from Asia's open at 6 o'clock in the afternoon or evening time, Eastern time, local time, which essentially is the same thing as a restart in equities or index futures at 6 p.m. Eastern time after our 1 hour break. If we see that the market has gone like a 45-degree angle or continuously
it's the ICT. 5 seconds till 10 o'clock. Let's see what the 10 o'clock news do, if it does anything. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock news. Orange folder just came out. Let's check in with Rick Santelli. Let's see what Rick got to say about it. I ain't doing much. If you're a scalper, that was a nice little scalp from ES. It ran up, took this high, came down, closed below. That's the elephant in the pool. Take this entry at the order block to midnight. That was a nice little scalp.
Good Wednesday morning. Welcome to Squawk on the Street. I'm Sarah Eisen with Carl Quintanilla and David Faber, live as always from Post 9 of the New York Stock Exchange. Wow. Stocks just lost an early morning rally here. If you look at the S&P 500, we've just dipped negative. There's still strength out there. Communication services, for instance, some of the media companies are doing well today. Healthcare, consumer staples, industrials, those are all green, but everybody else is in the red. Worst performing groups right now, real estate, materials, and energy. The NASDAQ 100 is just positive. NASDAQ composite unchanged. We're waiting for the big event this afternoon. That's NVIDIA's earnings. As for treasuries, keeping an eye on those after we saw a rally yesterday, reversing that a little bit today with the yields firmer. 10-year yield, 4.489. 30-year yield is just below that
drop from the order block
level of high yield. So we're keeping a close eye on that. That's been sort of a warning sign for stocks lately. Ahead this hour, former Goldman Sachs Asset Management Chairman Jim O'Neill is back. He says President Trump's policies could dent the dollar's dominance and negatively impact America's standing abroad. He's going to join us to make the case. Plus, why healthcare and biotech could end up being a major winner in the AI revolution, and which names to watch in that. These
are now BPRs, bullish gap, bearish gap, overlap, balance price range.
Nearly 5,000 bitcoins with more than $500 million. Not helping today. Some results from the cloud names. Okta shares plunging after the company maintained the guide, but warned of, quote, macroeconomic uncertainties, while Box shares pop higher on strong billings growth tied to AI, almost 14%. And it's a big day for retail. New numbers out of Capri, Macy's, Dick's Sporting Goods, Abercrombie & Fitch. Shares of Abercrombie surging this morning. That's the big showstopper, up 25.5%. And guys, I mined through some of these retail releases to find out what they're saying about the consumer. Abercrombie's really a brand story, and it's a Hollister story. You have teenage girls, Carl. Hollister is really making a move higher right now. Here's from the CEO, Fran Hurwitz, just overall on what she's seeing. May month-to-date trends all incorporate the outlook of 3 to 5% for the quarter. Volume will build from here, she says, particularly for Hollister, as we move to the back-to-school season. It's those vintage tees and jeans of Hollister, which is a big comeback story. Comp store sales there jumped 23% in the quarter from 13% seen a year ago. So on top of double-digit growth, that's really, David, a standout story among retail. And you have to be a standout now.
So what are they doing? Right. What are they? What's working?
They have the right trends. You know, jeans are still, people are still buying baggy jeans and looking for new jeans, and that's been a big trend for Abercrombie. And the Hollister turnaround is sort of the new part of it. They've also been really good on social media, reaching influencers and those marketing campaigns, which you know drives a lot of the business. There's just also, you know, people say a lot of room for growth here still in this company, which is still, you know, revenue is about $1 billion. But as far as what else we're getting from retail, you know, you can see Capri, for instance, they own Michael Kors, they own Jimmy Choo. Softness in the luxury space on the Choo side. We were impacted by the continued softening demand for fashion luxury goods globally. They actually raised the outlook on Kors, lowered it on Jimmy Choo. For Capri overall.
This thing's been ugly. I mean, since the deal fell apart and everything else.
Well, investors were initially excited that the deal fell apart.
Stock's almost cut in half over last year.
Yeah, I mean, Capri, well, yes,
See what's happening in stocks.
Yes, on Capri, it was ugly into the deal, it was ugly out of the deal. Nobody knows what the future of Michael Kors is going to be.
Bitcoin is at 108, 287.
You know, which is still negative, but I guess less negative.
Apple is still playing around 200. Amazon at 205.
Which we've seen.
Alphabet at 173.
Remains under pressure, but is responding to newness, is responding
Palantir
to
at 124.
Again, nothing falling apart.
Tesla 362. Keep pushing.
Which continues to execute really,
Keep
really
on
well.
pushing.
We actually saw no trade down from best to better. We saw growth across all income demographics, and we saw growth in ticket and transaction.
Yep.
I think the bottom line, Carl, is that if you
ran
are
up, took the high.
in this environment, if you have brands that speak to the consumers, you have pricing power, you're doing okay. And sales guidance is maintained. It's earnings guidance that is often lowered or more conservative. We saw that with Ralph Lauren last week. Saw that with Abercrombie today, because they all have to deal with tariffs and mitigation of tariffs and paying. You know, that comes out of margin. And so
It's just not clear as I like it, as I would like for it to be. Yesterday was so nice. Yesterday was nice. Easy, one direction, no guessing. Clear targets, clear entry. It's another reason I'm kind of hesitant today. Yesterday was just so, it was so nice and perfect. This game ain't built to have it like that 2 days in a row now. I done seen it. I've had them, but I'm not going to fool myself into thinking this game finna be that easy. Looking down now. See what happened with ES at midnight. NQ made 2 attempts. They pushed up to this 5-minute order block and got rejected. $30 seconds for this 1 minute counter to close. All right. They want to go low. Give me a target. If we're going to go lower, let me get my targets first. If that's what they want to do. Let me get my targets. See what we got up under these lows. Got a 1 hour gap.
What is his calculus on China? He's got so many different constituencies to please with them, right?
Look, I think it's a $3 billion headwind basically going into this quarter. But I think that's already started factored in. I think the way the street's going to look at the quarter, it's less
if they decide to go lower.
Okay, what is Middle East doing?
We have sell side liquidity and a 1 hour gap.
It's a balancing act because he needs to play nice in the sandbox when it comes to two area code, but also doesn't want to give away that China business to Huawei. And that right now is that sort of balancing act for Jensen.
Do you think their product rollout schedule is back to being smooth? Fewer hiccups like we saw.
But higher time frame, this is bullish. The structure is bullish. We should be going to the highs. Everyone should be going to previous week high. We ran up initially, pulled back. Doesn't mean the up move is over. But I'm looking for something clear. Something very clear. No guessing. And I don't want to take a scalp. I don't want to take a scalp. I want to catch a run. A move. A whole leg. I want the lion's share. They went to the order block again. They keep tapping it like they want to push through it.
I think this is going to be a huge vote of confidence for the AI revolution. In my opinion, this is going to be a catalyst that you'll see tech new highs.
You do. You think everything, I mean, if in fact you're right that everything gets floated upward.
I mean, look, we've talked, obviously, start off white knuckles, navigate through, steps off the cliff
daily.
But it comes down to like, this is a fourth industrial revolution. And when you look at the amount spent, for every dollar spent on a video chip, there's an $10 multiplier talks the rest of that. That's why you see from software to nuclear, opto, and others. And I think right now, the use cases, as you've talked about a lot, use cases are playing out. Now, Snowflake, and I think you're going to see more.
So why is it flat this year? NVIDIA.
Because I think it's all about, right now, they're in the eye of the storm. And I believe this quarter is going to be a huge positive inflection point.
This is definitely bullish.
25 to what I believe this is going to be the chart.
Definitely bullish. It's just going to be a struggle to get through all of this. To get the previous week high.
So you think, I mean, after the call today, tomorrow we're sitting here.
See, ES and Q, it was easier to get the previous week high because they had this. They had this one candle to push past. They already did the hard work. They already did that. Yes, we still got to get through all this mess. It's a lot of orders to get through. Still bullish high time frame, but that don't mean we can't retrace and catch a move down. From 83 to 62, 20 points. Let me get right.
Yeah, I mean, my view is just the de-escalation that we've seen from DC. They recognize that some of what they were talking about was basically impossible, so they've had to de-escalate. Now you start seeing more and more negotiations. Look, will there be, some sort of tariff? Is it going to come?
Oh, indices took out this leg up.
Apple needs to navigate its own situation relative to India. My view is that now you're starting to get to a level set where it's 10 to 15% tariff. You can navigate that, but that is not changing in terms of tech, in terms of AI spending. This is still, we're in the second inning of a 9-inning game relative to our AI. That's why I think this is going to be an inflection point when you hear from Godfather of AI Jets.
There is one house today arguing that Palantir may be.
Shit might look bad for anybody holding short.
Look, I think they hated it at 15, despise it at 50. Messi of AI. I believe we're talking about $1 trillion market cap for Palantir in the next few years. And I think when you look what Palantir are doing, they, along with NVIDIA, will be leading the AI revolution. So I think any of the short
1 minute left on this 5-minute candle.
I think they're going to be way wrong underestimated.
Market cap goes 4x in the next 2 years.
I believe it's $1 trillion market cap next 2 to 3 years. And I think haters hate on this one, but I think they continue to underestimate the pure success that they're seeing from an algorithm.
I mean, almost every day, also, there's been a catalyst on Palantir, some new announcement that they're doing either with the government, the Defense Department, other government agencies, or corporates. And I guess the trick there is they just have to ramp those sales to match the valuation.
Yeah, look, and they're going to be the one Salesforce. That's why I think Carr, he's playing chess, others playing checkers. And I think you're starting to realize more and more in government, on enterprise, and that's why you cannot talk AI revolution without saying Palantir.
It's going to be a heck of a night tonight, at least on NVIDIA. Dan, thanks. Good to see you. By the way, quick programming note, you'll hear from the so-called godfather of AI himself when Jim Cramer sits down with Jensen Huang tonight after earnings on Mad Money. Of course, that's 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, Godfather and Messi. We need like a Taylor Swift. Palantir's Messi. Got it. We were just talking about Abercrombie and Fitch. Big mover today, guys, up now 28.5%. CEO Fran Horowitz telling me about the quarter, just sort of emailing him, and then as I was talking to her, I asked her if she's seeing any signs of softness in the consumer given the uncertainty. She said, I've been in this business for decades, and I can't remember a time when consumers didn't feel pressure. That said, we have relentless focus on our customers, and with the foundation and playbook we've established, we are built to respond to changes in the marketplace. When we align product, voice, and experience, our customer spends. As evidenced by the strong results we delivered for Hollister this quarter, we are controlling what we can control, and our read and react model will fuel the long-term opportunity we see ahead for global brands. David, you asked what's working well there, so wanted to get you a real-time answer there.
That's the kind of research I expect from you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Let's get a roadmap for the rest of the hour. Is the dollar's dominance now in doubt? We're going to talk to former Goldman Sachs Asset Management Chair Jim O'Neill about why he says some of the president's policies could undermine the currency strength.
Plus, why biotech could end up being one of the largest beneficiaries of the AI revolution.
And could tariffs actually end
New
up being
15-minute candle, and everything is in a 15-minute gap.
We'll explain why. Big show still ahead with the Dow down 52 points, S&P unchanged.
Everything got a 15-minute gap above. That's kind of pushing. Giving me bearish ideas. BPR is at the top and a 15-minute gap above. Giving bearish tendencies. Looking like we're going down. BPR's 15-minute gaps. ES below midnight. YM was the strength leader, and now she dropping. Let's see. What's the range? We got equal lows. Leave that up for a moment. The sun.
Treasury yields ticking higher right now as the market awaits the Fed minutes later and a 5-year auction later today. The dollar holding steady despite a tumultuous May and concerns over its stability in the
tumultuous May.
Recent policies. Our next guest is out with a new op-ed asking, does Trump really want to sacrifice dollar dominance? Joining us now is former Goldman Sachs Asset Management Chair Jim O'Neill, also served as Treasury Minister of the UK, Chairman of Chatham House.
Boy, that's boring.
I personally feel that a lot of this dollar dominance coming in question
this is boring.
Why do you not?
Well, I thought what I wrote in that piece to some degree back in November when the mood was so bullish about what
I got some of the last pieces of my live stream setup coming in today, waiting on Amazon.
These things go up and down unless they go down and up. And it's pretty easy to be wrong. So you're right that a lot of people are talking about it now. And I myself thought about 2 weeks ago that the dollar was trading a bit better. It might trade a bit stronger. But every other day,
the 1 minute on why I'm trying to shift up.
Many of the fundamental things.
He is looking like she might. She's still playing around midnight. NQ looking weak. NQ was the lagger. So if you want a short, ES might be your best bet to short. If you're looking to go long, YM started out as the leader and it looked like it is leading the way. Oh, not is leading, but it might start leading the way back up. Off of what I see on this 1 minute right here. Could have bought this gap right here. It's on 10 o'clock silver book. And a BPR. And Q gonna lead the way down. See, she took out the lows. The other two didn't. Why I'm trying to reverse. Take my best trades off the 5 minutes, so the 5 minutes still isn't. It's not giving me anything that I like as far as the entry. Look at AQ. Should have shorted. We ran up yesterday. They gave a push up. Had everybody looking up. Now we're going down. One hour chart still bullish, despite all this dropping. This reversal pattern on YM still holding up. So far, it could fail, but so far it's holding up. I am giving it to him. ES shifting. And Q the weakest. Let's see if they leave this gap. What we got? 25 seconds. 24. 30. 5 points. They leave this gap open. I might take a little stab at it. Let me check the 5. Take my best trade off the 5, but I just see this setup on the 1, so let's see what they do. Not as confident as I like to be. I wish NQ would have defined their reversal pattern a little more. Still don't trust NQ. The weakest link in the bunch. Really should have took it in YM. YM did what I like to see. We gave a shift up once. We gave a shift up twice. Yeah. It's looking like a loser. We're gonna see. That was a deep retrade. First trade of the day. Just taking a little stab at it. Don't fully trust it because it's not off the 5. I would have loved to take it off the 5. But I took it. It's a combine. Nothing major. Yeah, you're gonna take that look. One minute left on the 5-minute candle. I think they're gonna take it. Especially NQ. This is not bullish. Not even on the 1. It started out looking good, but that's a deep retrace. If I would have saw this same pattern on the 5 minute, I trust it a lot more. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Go on and take it. Crazy. But I ain't took that low yet. This trade bad for both sides. The shorts and the longs. Man. Oh yeah, they going down. Get out of there, man. They're going down. ES and YM took out the low. $10.36. All indices are looking like up was Judas. That push up with the false run. Toot. I know where they're going. I just don't want to get in down here. I know we're going here, especially in Q, the weakest link. I just don't want to get in down here. That's all. People say, if you know where it's going, why you don't just jump in? You know where it's going. Still retrace. NQ got to get through midnight. NQ get through midnight, they're going to cut loose. YM already dumping. NVIDIA got earnings today, so keep that in mind. Too much weight on NVIDIA earnings at the end of the day to expect the market to just run up like it did yesterday. The index that was struggling to get up is also the one struggling to come down for the lows. This way they like to play with you as soon as they get close to the target. Especially with the way they've been stair-stepping down. 1 minute gap. And I want to try this 1 minute gap right here. Mm-hmm. And that's why you don't. Come on, man. They 1 point away from the target. And look at what they do. You say, you know where it's going. The target's right there. Just jump in. All right. Try it. I've been doing it long enough to know. It's not a good idea. Feel sorry for those target right there. I'm going to get in right here and just catch these little couple points. Shit. It's not smart, man. It's just not smart. NQ, close above the down candles. ES, close above this one, gave a little BPR. Patience. Patience. Discipline. Textbook plays. Patience. Discipline. Textbook plays, man. I was looking at the 5 minute on my other screen. I was seeing if NQ or ES was going to come up to this 5 minute order block. That would have been a nice short. So far, one trade for the day, man. I took an L. took a trade off the 1 minute chart. Didn't really trust it, but I gave it a shot. 1 L on ES, 1 trade in the new combine. They got reset last night. Didn't want it reset. It's with Apex, so I said I was done with Apex. But it reset on me anyway. So we're gonna give it a shot. Blow or go. This is trading for anybody new. Half the game is waiting. Some days are very exciting, but that is not the way it goes every day. Right now, I'm thinking we done came down close to this target and stopped. So they're waiting. Who are they waiting on? Nobody's taking out this low yet. So on this 30 minute, the market structure is still bullish. Market structure is still intact to go up. Same on the hour, it just don't look good. Doesn't look good, but it's still intact. I wouldn't be shocked if they take out the low though. Like I say, with Nvidia having earnings at the end of the day, I'm not looking for the market to run up. It might consolidate. Still should give a nice move. We should have enough volatility in the market to catch a nice move on the 5 minute. A nice clear move on the 5 minute. $40 seconds into the next macro, 10:50 macro. Just checking the chat, saying what up, man. I know I'm late. E was gonna ask the same question. What question, E? They gonna do it. $10.50 macro. Oh, if I know where it's going, why I ain't jump in? Because it can retrace. Let me see when we got. I saw this right here. The little, what looked like a bullish shift on the 1 minute. Like I said, I ain't trusted because I saw it on YM, I saw it on ES, but NQ didn't have it. I like to see it on all three. So when that didn't work out, I knew the target was here, but it could still retrace. You don't know how far it could retrace. I mean, they did this little stutter step, came all the way back, and they took it now. Just something I don't like to do. I done took a lot of losses trying to, oh, I know where it's going. Let me catch these last few points. Just something I don't like to do. Don't mean it might not work for the next person, because shit, it's a lot of things I don't like to do that works out for other people. I don't like to scalp. Some people are pure scalpers. That's what they do. Catch a few points, 2-3 contracts, and they good for the day. I like to see a target 10, 20, 30 points away and find an entry to hold for that target. I hate when I don't like any setups. I don't like what they're giving on the 5. So then that forces you to go down to the 1 and look for a trade. That's where losses come in. I should have showed it right there. ES made another new low. Another new low for the day. Retrace back up to the order block at midnight. 10:55. 1 minute order block with midnight on NQ. Could be the area to short to get to 407. Bottom, top, 49, 37, 8 points. Took that off. Took that off. Forcing me to trade off the one. I didn't want to trade off the one. I know what the one can do to me. The one can do you dirty. Don't do it. Market is weak, so I'm looking for these two green candles or blue candles, up close candles. Let's say that. I'm looking for these two up close candles to hold price down to take out this low. NQ can reach, so if they take out that low, I'm looking to see if it'll run down to that 1 hour gap, 395. Just tap this 5-minute order block. 40 seconds for the 5-minute candle to close. See, I'm in at 438, $30.600. Well, it's a 15-minute gap right there. That could be a problem. I would like for us to flush right through it. Don't respect it. Just straight disrespect that 15-minute gap. This real small 15-minute gap. Straight disrespected. I know I'm asking for a lot. Media rating need their respect. Mm-hmm. These candles can still hold price down. I just had my stop tight. I ain't want to put it above the high. See, now that's more like it. Doesn't have to work, but I can see a 1 minute bullish reversal on all three indices. Last time I tried to take it up, NQ wasn't clear. Now all three are clear, so I can see a retrace up. I can see a retrace up from here, 11 o'clock. I can see a retrace from here. Now we just got to catch an entry. Can I get something nice on the 5, please? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 30 seconds. I like this. I like this. Okay. Okay. I like this. I like this. Okay, on the 5. Just don't leave me. Just don't leave me, dog. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, man. I seen you. I called you. Don't leave me. Pull back. Pull back. Don't do that. Pull back. Oh, man. Don't let it one. Pull back, man. Come on, man. Now the thing is, who you gonna take? Who we gonna trust on this up move, right? Who we gonna trust on this potential up move right here? 5-minute shift above the down candles. You know what? It's a combine. A new combine at that. Let's try something. Just try something. See what we get. No, I'm gonna do that. No. Now this 5-minute candle could just sit here and wait and give us a 5-minute gap and then go up. Or this 5-minute candle could take out the low. Or it could come back to this order block on all three. Maybe not all three. Come back to the order block and then continue higher. That's what I want. I wanted to do it on this candle. This 5-minute candle, come back to the order block, continue higher. What I don't want, but what might happen, this candle just chill. We wait for the next candle, leave a gap and an order block, and then go higher. And the third scenario is none of that works, and we continue to drop and take out lows. That's the game of trading, man. In a nutshell, that's the game. But as long as you know what's possible, we can get money. As long as we know what's possible, we can get money. It's the 52 fake out. The old pump fake. YM said no gap. We are not leaving a gap. Yes, are you gonna leave a BPR? YM is going to take out the low. First one to the order block, first one to take out the low. $48 seconds left on the candle. 52 pump fake. $15 seconds left. YM took the low. ES did not. NQ still at the order block. I'm liking NQ. I'm liking NQ. NQ left a gap. YM took out the low. It's a pump fake. Price can still come down and take out the low on all three indices.
So we're not going to go with that, right? Because at 55, people are just getting started. Just get up there, student loans. You can be a bachelor at 70 these days. I mean, those seniors, rabbits.
Especially if NQ come back to midnight. I don't even want it to come back to midnight. It's a 1 minute order block at midnight. So that'll let me know early. Don't want that. Looking like it was a pump fake.
This looks like to me it's been consolidated.
Toot. 15 minute gap. And that push up just took us to a 15 minute order block. Gave us a 1 minute setup, but it pushed up to a 15 minute order block, and that order block could do its job, and its job is to take out a low. Same job that this 5 minute order block has. Took out lows, gave a bullish shift, closed above the order block with a gap, come back into it, tap this lower one. See if we push up to one of these BPRs, 506 maybe. And this is a wide stop. I would not have this. I wouldn't have this wide of a stop if I was in my real account, my funded account. It's a combine. A combine I had no intentions on letting renew, but they renewed it last night anyways. I noticed it this morning. I got another combine on my PC. I'm up about $1,100 on that combine. I haven't taken any trades in that because I value that one a little more. A lot more. That's a Bullet Knox combine. I want to pass that combine and have another Bullet funded account. I really don't care to have a Apex funded account. So if I pass this combine, I pass it. If I don't, I don't. If I blow it today, I blow it today. I think my next prop firm will be Take Profit. That's what I was intending on purchasing this morning, a Take Profit combine. But I said, yo, we got this one. Let's blow or go this thing, man. Let's see where. No micros. We trading minutes. Anybody can get it. YM, ES, NQ. Anybody can get it. Up or down. Anybody can get it. Now we in the same predicament, man. And they took out the lows again. Everybody gave me a nice 5-minute setup until this candle came and took out the low. ES took out the low. So everyone would expect NQ to follow. Doesn't have to happen, but now that idea is gone. If someone was already short and you're looking for a continuation, this is your continuation. Well, they gave the shift, so that might have scared you out. But if you held, now you have your continuation. You got your order blocks that should hold price. Order block should hold price down. But we don't have it on NQ yet. NQ, we still got an order block down here holding price up. But it's working by itself, and I don't like that. Yesterday was so clean. All three indices lined up. All of them showed the same thing. And I took this trade off the 5 minutes, so this is definitely a patience game. Definitely. I can walk away right now and go fix me some cereal or something. My girl bought some peanuts yesterday. I might go make some peanuts. Come back in here with a bowl of peanuts. Because at this point, whatever happens, gonna happen. Can't rush it. It's the 5-minute chart. Uh-oh. 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 Seeing daylight. We seeing daylight. Seeing some daylight on NQ. But the other two are definitely not in agreement. Not in agreement. Like this. Uh-oh. I need YM to close above these down candles. ES close above this down candle. And then there'll be an agreement. On the 5-minute, if they close above this, that should be nice. All right. YM went into the 1-hour gap. I wish all of them would have did it by now. And then shifted. That would have been nice. Oh man, this was so irresponsible of me. We got FOMC minutes at 2:00 today. I didn't wake up and come to the office and just sit through pre-market this morning. I went to work trying to get prepared with my business so I can knock that work out when I finish trading. And I saw the 10:00 news, but I didn't even read. Red folder, 2:00, FOMC minutes. To me, that means sloppy price action. Sloppy morning price action. While we wait on the FOMC minutes at 2:00. Now we can close above this on the 5. I like that. I would like that. How much time? 2 minutes left. Made one shift on the 5. Make another shift on the 5. I like that. What we got over here? Took out the low, gave a little false shift. Come take out the low again and this low, and then give a shift. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Toot doo doo. YM still looks bearish. Up close candles are holding down price. Finally came and took out this low. Took it out. Took it out. Are they gonna try to take it out again? FOMC minutes at 2:00. Man. It's almost 11:30. I just noticed that. Wow. Mm. Up move, not looking good, man. Think we're gonna continue down. Yeah, man. Well, man, we just gonna see what happens, man. Right now, I don't like it. Don't like it. Market moving real slow. Now I know why. We got Fed minutes at 2 o'clock. I probably would have came into the day with my buyers already looking down. I probably would have been predetermined down if I would have paid attention to it. Yeah, the 1 minute don't look good. 1 minute does not look good. 10 seconds, 11:30. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? What they gonna do? What they gonna do? Would have been nice if this is up close counter would have closed above these. That would have been nice, but they didn't. So I'm losing confidence in it. Feel like they finna flush lower. I'm long in this trade. I don't like it. I think they finna come down. I'm not gonna get out though. I'm gonna just stay in. I ain't tripping. 15-minute order block. Can't get through it. Yeah, they dumping. I'm over here in NQ trying to keep hope alive. Nigga, hope is gone. They dumping. ESYM took lows again. NQ still has not taken its 1055 low. That don't mean it won't. I feel like it's coming. Look at there, and that is why we do not close trades. Just let it hit the stop. Just let it hit the stop. I'm finna go. Let me just check real quick. Alright, yeah, this is a trash day. I'm finna go on. Get me some peanuts. Chop, chop. Oh, we back green. It gave 1 5-minute shift right there, and then 2 continuations down. ES gave a shift up, closed below. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? What we gonna do? Can they push? Off of this one shift and a failed shift, and what they gonna do? I can't believe I'm still in. But that's the minutes. That's what happens when you got minutes. Just chopping around, consolidate. Other two indices going lower. Clearly going lower. I should be short in ES while I'm waiting on this dang push up on NQ. New 15-minute candle again, still in the same spot. This is brutal on NQ. These last from 10:15 to 11:45. Shit, brutal. Same with ES. 10:45 to 11:45. Shit, brutal. YM moving. Every 15-minute candle taking out low. That's a direction. Other two have no direction. Sideways. But leaning towards the downside. Yep, man. About to shut this thing down, man. This is. I could be doing other things with my time. This ain't it. You need everything to get in line. Bitcoin coming lower. I like that. Come on down, Bitcoin. Let me get some more for the cheap. For the low. Almost FOMO'd in at the high. I'm glad I did. Come on down, Bitcoin. Take out these lows at 101. Yeah, come on back to 101. And I'll add some more. Nvidia doing the dance. And then pop. Microsoft dumping. Microsoft been on a run. They need to pull back. Palantir, Tesla, 360, Alphabet. Can't go nowhere, just stuck. Whole hour, 50 minutes. Look at this 1 hour candle. 50 minutes, nothing. It's trash. ENQ don't want to drop, but she can't get past this 15-minute order block. Damn. If we do end up breaking out to the upside, I can see us at least getting a 497, maybe 514. If they decide to break out to the top. He has tapped the 1 hour gap. Maybe that can give us a retrace. That's all I'm really looking for, looking up right now. A retrace back to grab liquidity. Possibly take out the high. If not, then it's just going to give me a great discount entry to go short and take the low at 407. So I see it. This is boring. Oh my girl, man, you bitch so spicy. Shit. I'm done. It's lunch. Fed minutes at 2 o'clock. That's what the market waiting on. Avoid this trash. Wait for a clear setup on the 5. Or just short it. I'm out though. Can't take it no more. Ain't doing nothing.